Welcome everybody back to We're Talking episode 7. Um Ben isn't here yet. We're doing this virtually. And he's just I don't know where he is. So
If you
um
are what you say you are, a superstar, and have no fear, the champion here.
yeah, there he is.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to We're Talking.
Yeah. If you guys remember if you watched last week's video, I know there's a lot of technical difficulties, but if you got to the part about UFC, Ben said he'd dye his hair.
Yep.
If Sean O'Malley won.
Here we
And
are.
Guess what? He won.
He dubbed it.
So Ben went from ginger to I don't even know what you call people with pink hair.
I'm a pinky.
Yep. Yeah. It looks great. I gotta say.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
It's so pink.
It's not permanent, right? Is it permanent?
No.
That'd be funny. Gotta keep the ginger flow.
I mean, St. Patty's Day is it's in a few days. I have to.
Yeah. Speaking of St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Got any plans?
I don't know. I have yet to have official plans. I know I'm going to be partying a little bit. Don't know where or with who.
Yep. I might be there.
Might be. We'll see. We'll see what's going on.
Might be seeing what's going on in the 6. But we don't know yet.
Yeah.
If you guys, hey, let us know your St. Patty's Day plans.
Love to hear them in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, I know my parents are putting green dye in their beer. That's what they told me they're planning.
Okay, so I'm going to hang out with your family, essentially.
Pretty much, probably. Anyways, let's get right into it. I'm coming. Sorry, my hair. I came back from is a little wet.
Mm-hmm.
Just showered, came back, worked a hockey game. That's UNB versus Brock. Great game, UNB 4-0. But I did shoulder cam. Ben knows. If you have ever done shoulder camera,
it was also a hockey game. I don't think you said.
Oh, it was a hockey game. It's the U Cup hockey game. But oh my dude, I got a kink in my neck with like 9 minutes left.
It kills. It kills.
Bro, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. At that point it was 2-0. So I was just praying it wasn't going to overtime.
Did you, when you were filming, did you like just hold it like this the whole time?
No. So like I'm in the corner.
So like was it, if it was on the other end, you like put it down a bit?
Yeah. I put it down for
Yeah. I was gonna say that's what I always did with like Rogers and shit.
It was funny. One time I had it on like the boards. Like I had the camera set down because it was TV timeout.
Oh yeah.
And I hear the director, and she's like. Camera 3, are you still there? And I'm like, I pick up the camera. I'm like, I start nodding with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm still here. And she's like, oh, you were just taking a break.
Yeah, when I was doing like Colts games and shit, I would just put the camera on the ground and be like, it's heavy, I'm putting it down. And then the producer goes, okay, fair.
Yeah. Well, I like producers and directors. They all kind of understand.
Yeah.
That shit's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, it was a pretty fun game.
Well, I mean, that specific producer, he knows our shit very well. Little Humber boy, little BNC boy, you dig?
I don't have my BNC stuff. I don't have any BNC stuff.
I just wore this shirt because if it gets dirty with pink, okay.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was overall. Fun time. Just, my back is killing me. Gonna need a massage, probably.
Do you think you're gonna go out again later today?
Yeah, I might be going out to, actually have to refilm. Might be going to the TMU game tonight, hoping for the dub. We're playing Calgary.
Ugh.
I don't know their team name. Oh, yeah, Ben does not.
The Dinos?
Oh, yes, the Dinos.
The Calgary Dinos? I know them well.
Yep. they're pretty good. I've heard.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
surprised. I wouldn't be
but
surprised because they're like country boys out there.
yeah, but Bold's on home ice. We lost our last game, but we kind of went on a roll in our little Queens Cup playoffs. So
Ugh.
we'll see. We'll see. Team's looking strong. I'm hoping for a dub. It'd be kind of sad to go and then just be like, well, that's it.
Yeah, no.
That's not.
I mean, I don't even think my school has hockey to be honest. So I don't.
No, I think Humber only has basketball. Too. I
They
think.
got
Oh,
basketball. They got
basketball,
volleyball,
volleyball.
basketball again.
Yeah,
They got like a golf team.
dude. I know you got a killer swing. That's a
Bro,
baseball.
I look like Happy Gilmore out there.
Yep, especially with the hair.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, let's get right into it. I mean, there's been a lot of interesting stuff going on in the sports world.
Hmm.
Let's start it off. I mean, the reason with the pink hair.
Yes.
I think we gotta start off with the UFC. This card was stacked. I think we talked
Bonkers.
about it in the last pod.
Hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, just absolutely bonkers.
Should we run through it or what?
Yeah, I mean, I have the UFC page open, so I can kind of read them out. I'll read out like the cool fights we enjoyed.
Hmm.
So we got Robles, is it Robles Despaigne?
To Spain.
To Spain,
Hmm.
versus Josh Parjan. I don't think we didn't actually end up seeing like what happened because I think your stream lagged, or like we just joined it late.
Yeah.
But we
Something
saw
like
the
that.
highlight. We lit well because I remember it was I think what was it 19 seconds the fight lasted.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was longer. That's like the one of his longest fights
Yeah. It's like
ever.
as long as his last 3 fights combined.
Yeah, I mean, and the knockout was insane.
Yeah.
He was literally falling
He hit
backwards.
the fadeaways.
Yeah, yeah, and just clocked the guy,
Parisian.
clocked
Yeah.
Josh.
He's
Yeah.
Dunzo.
Honestly, he's gonna fly up the rankings. I think this is a guy that Dana's probably gonna want to kind of push fame.
He'll probably have a similar thing to like Alex Pereira, where it's like he had like 2, 3 fights, and then he'll be like ranked.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's good. He's shown it in his
Mhm.
last like I said, that's his longest fight in a while, I think.
Yeah, in like two
If not ever.
years or so.
So he obviously is good. So he's just gonna get pushed by the UFC, I think,
Big
to just
time.
get better and better. I mean, he's on the early prelims. I wouldn't be surprised if next fight he's on the prelims.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
then
think
after
that they just had him there because it's like debut fraud check type shit, you know?
yeah, because he could have definitely lost, but I don't think it wouldn't surprise me that he won this fight.
Hmm.
Especially, I mean, it did surprise me how quick it was, but still.
Yeah, I was a little surprised how quick it was, but like the fact that I think it was our like the stream lagged for like I think the stream lagged for actually 20 seconds and the fight was over.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, he's dead.
Oh, Mans is not waking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had Mikel Pereira versus Michael. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that
Alexei
name.
Usyk.
Alexei Usyk.
Yeah.
Michael Pereira gets the dub.
I love him.
Was it round one?
Yeah. And he had
Yeah,
his
round
little
one.
intro too, his little dance.
Oh, the intro
That was
hard.
so funny. He was hitting that.
Dude. With it was his trainer, right?
Yeah.
Dude, his trainer's tiny. I thought it was his kid. I literally when it happened, I was like, is that his son or something?
Well, yeah,
But then-
it's because Mikel's like 6'1" or some shit.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's 6 foot versus 5'11".
so he's like my height. Yeah, I mean, fun fight. I mean, it was a submission, right? Pretty sure.
I think, yeah.
I
I
think
don't
it
know.
was. I think it was. Yeah, submission.
I was getting
Um,
food at that point, to be honest.
Mikel. Overall cool guy.
W's in the shot.
Yep. Big backflip man.
Yeah.
Then we had Munoz versus Kyle.
It was cool. Eh,
Who cares?
Kyle Phillips
We
won.
had Gamrot, two score
Gamer beat
gamer.
RDA.
One indecision.
Hmm.
Just an overall like
Solid
good
outing.
performance by him.
Yeah,
Yeah, Raphael didn't look too amazing.
he's old.
Yeah, and Gamrot he'll probably get pushed to, I think he's 6 right now.
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe move up in the rankings at lightweight for sure.
Hmm.
It's entirely possible.
It's entirely possible.
Um, then we had got Curtis Blades
Submitting
Good
Jailton
fight.
Almeida.
Yeah, yeah,
I was surprised, honestly.
really.
I thought that Jailton was just gonna. I thought it was gonna be a bit of a boring fight, but I thought he was gonna win it. But no,
Yeah.
Curtis just
I was kind of
fraud checked the guy.
I was gonna say I was kind of surprised it was a like a TKO.
Was it a TKO or submission? I can't remember.
It was TKO. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of surprised it wasn't like a submission and it
Mhm.
wasn't more of like a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Um, but overall, I mean, strong.
Wasn't I think it was a first rounder too, wasn't it?
Second,
It was second round. Okay.
but it was early second. Like it was yeah, 36 seconds into the second round that he got
Damn.
knocked out. So Curtis, had a good first round and then just finished it in the second. Overall, cool fight.
Dub.
Cool fight. I like Curtis Blades.
Mhm.
I like his name.
I love. You love his
name.
name.
Yep. Now we at the main card. This was
Heat all around.
we got Peter Yan, as Sean O'Malley would say.
Peter Yan.
Song Yudong. I mean,
I love Song
I was a
Yudong.
little surprised. What?
I love Song Yudong.
Yeah, I honestly I was a little surprised. I thought that Song Yudong would come out and have a good fight. And he did. It wasn't horrible.
Yeah. See, I thought that Peter was gonna win, but not as like confidently.
Yeah, because I think we gave round 1 to Song,
I think, yeah.
but then round 2 and 3 were like pretty dominant from Peter
Mhm.
or Piotr. Yeah, round 1 was totally, bro. The strikes are crazy. Round 1 it was pretty even, but then round 2, 61-40 in strikes. Yeah, and then round 3, yeah, he just dominated. Peter Yan probably gonna move up, maybe get a title fight again soon, possibly.
He'll have to fight at least once more because Sean's gonna
Yeah.
fight Marab next.
Yeah.
We'll get to that guy later, though.
Yeah, we'll get to Sean in a bit.
Yeah.
Overall, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
Now,
I love Peter Yan's my op though, for sure.
Yeah. He definitely lost the fight against Sean. Shout out Braden.
Shout out
You
Braden.
You stink.
Yeah, his last 3 fights were Sean, Marab the Garden Gnome, and then Song Yudong. Like, I love all those dudes.
Did he beat Marab?
No.
I don't remember.
Marab won, like, that was the match that he attempted. He was like 12 for 50 takedowns or some shit.
Yeah. Next up we had Gilbert versus JDM.
JDM. Yep.
This one, I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I was honestly surprised. I thought Gilbert would come in. I thought he would have a really strong, persuasive outing. Didn't happen.
Not really.
Gilbert looked rough.
He's getting up there in age, too.
Yeah, so that definitely could be a factor. But, I mean, JDM just kind of dominated this fight from, like, the start.
Mm-hmm. And it was reported the day after that he broke his arm in the first round and then won the next 2 rounds?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and not even one. He knocked Gilbert Burns out.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
Gilbert's pretty strong. And the fact that, Gilbert, he just kind of looked slow. That's when I was watching it. He didn't look confident.
No.
Which is weird because usually when we see, when I've watched Gilbert Burns fight, he looks confident. He looks his strikes are landing. And this fight, I don't know, maybe there's something going on in his head. Maybe he was some sort of sickness.
Sickness, injury, something, maybe.
He just didn't look like the Gilbert I like.
Right.
I know and love. Um,
He didn't look
but
how he fought against like Kamza, for example.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, which whatever. Life goes on. I like Gilbert. I don't really know much about JDM, but he's cool. It was a cool fight. He looked pretty good.
Hmm.
He's ranked 11th right now, so he'll definitely probably shoot up the rankings after beating number 4. It's a weird fight too, 11 versus 4. But
Yeah.
JDM's on the rise, I guess.
Yeah. On the come up.
And then we had oh,
It was a good fight.
It was a good fight, but I'm so sad because
Mhm.
Kevin Holland got bodied the entire fight, basically.
By Michael Venom Page.
Now, I didn't know much about MVP going to this fight,
Hmm.
so I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's just like a debuting Bellator guy. Like,
Yeah, and I was like, I love Kevin Holland, so I was like, number 1 op, MVP. And after this fight, MVP, you won my heart. You won it. You're kind of cool.
bro, when he hit like that, when he hit that like this like the spinning reverse elbow,
Yeah.
we went, oh. It was tough.
Yeah, it was, and dude, and it's kind of funny. I would be so annoyed if I was Kevin Holland.
You're just like, bro, come on.
Like, well, and then, like, and you could see Kevin Holland was getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Even in the 3rd round, he was like talking to him, basically saying like, "Bro, just fight me. Like, stop doing these little boogies."
Yeah.
That's the one thing too that I don't understand about MVP. Like, I know he likes to be funny and like do his little thing, but there were some times where Kevin Holland was literally down on the ground and he could have probably
And
went for, like, a
when MVP was just like, he was like pretending he was getting knocked out. He's like, whoa, whoa.
That's his like famous thing too. Is like he like fakes like the stumble. Like, go for the finish. Why are you letting bro just sit on the ground and be like and just watch you dance? Like, go for the finish.
He was looking like Braden. Get in my guard, bro. Get in my guard.
Overall, it was a fun fight.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was cool to watch, even though I was pretty sad that my boy KH
Jesus.
didn't win.
Yeah.
I was really hoping this was his legacy run, but I think it's kind of over for Kevin Holland. Not over. I don't think he's gonna retire.
Yeah.
But I think like his like getting advanced in the rankings, I think
Over.
might be over for him, which kind of sucks. I love Kevin Holland. I love his interviews. So hopefully he keeps fighting. Hopefully he keeps
Oh yeah,
fighting some good.
he'll be on his
I
way
think
up
he's
again.
the type of guy that Dana will definitely push against like new contenders.
He's a money fight type of guy.
Yeah, he's good looking, and I don't mind that. I don't mind. Get your bag up, Kevin.
Get your bag up.
Yeah, maybe go boxing after this, and then be like Francis. Ooh,
Damn.
that was a fun. Yeah, we could talk about. Yeah. Okay.
We'll get to that later. Also, I just want to say,
Yeah.
bro, look at my fingertips. I'm itching my head, and my shit's just.
It looks like you're really cold.
Yeah. I was
Your
like,
fingers are turning cold.
yeah. I actually earlier I sneezed at one point. I was like looking at my phone, I sneezed, and just from like whipping my head like that, my the chunks of pink just came out, and my phone was just pink all over. I'm like,
Bruh. Come on.
so yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Anyways, BSD versus Dustin Poirier.
Yeah. Yo, Dustin, stop going for it.
Bro,
Stop going for the guillotines.
Bro, Dustin? He was Dustin. The fuck?
Yeah. I mean, Benoit didn't really show much. He did have the staph infection.
Bro, that shit was
Can you remind
crazy.
me what a staph infection is?
I don't remember, to be honest.
I know he couldn't really drink water, so he said like I was dehydrated the whole fight.
Right, yeah.
So that's definitely a factor. I think this was BSD. I don't think this was BSD at his best.
No, not at all.
Like I definitely think that he's definitely shown better.
Yeah, also in fairness, he went from like an unranked fight, or maybe it was like a low ranked fight, to Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, to number 3.
Like he was fighting Dustin Cheeks. Like, huh?
Yeah, I for sure think Benoit's not gonna get like a significant loss in ranking because of
No.
this.
Well, I mean,
Like he'll
he's
probably
already what 11, so
think he's 12.
I think he went down one, which is yeah.
Yeah, whatever. He'll probably fight another like maybe a 14 or 15, possibly maybe get a chance at like a 9 or a 10. Um,
Yeah.
but over like here's the thing. I don't think this was a horrible fight from BSD.
No.
Like, did it look bad? Yeah, because he constantly got put in guillotines and stuff.
Yeah, he just
Did his
couldn't do
striking look
shit.
pretty horrible? Yeah, his striking looked pretty bad. But overall, like, man, he got out of the submissions that Dustin put him in,
Yeah.
and we know Dustin is pretty good at that guillotine,
I
and he was
mean,
pretty good at getting out of it.
yeah. Justin's got that jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. But yeah, BSD looked strong. I'm not really, mad technically at or upset with the performance by him.
Yeah. I
I think
mean,
if he cleans up his striking, I think definitely he could be one of the top fighters in the division.
oh yeah.
Um, but he's just got to do that
Yeah.
and hopefully get better from the staph infection.
I do wonder though. Do you think Dustin is gonna fight the? Do you think he's gonna try and go for the title, or at this point just try and fight for the BMF title?
That's what I think he'll fight for the BMF because it's Max versus
Gaethje.
Gaethje. Yeah, I here's the thing. I don't really know. It
And
really depends on what he wants.
I would say he's also like it'll also be bigger too because he's already fought both of those guys before. So like it's a rematch either way.
Yeah,
Rematch
yeah,
for the
I think it'll
rematch
be
for
cool.
the belt.
Yeah, who's the champ at lightweight right now?
Islam.
Islam. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't see any of those guys probably beating Islam.
No.
Maybe Dustin.
I was gonna say
'Cause he's
maybe
got
I was
decent.
depending on what happens at UFC 300, maybe one of the guys between Charles and Armand. Bimo.
Mimo.
Oh,
Um.
we scored
Yeah.
again.
Liverpool.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I'm also watching a Liverpool game on right now.
Yeah.
And we're just dogging these guys. The score now is 5-1. So the total score with the two games is 10-2. Damn.
I'm not a soccer fan, but not yet. I'm a soccer fan. I like soccer.
You just have a team.
I don't have a team. I'm a world soccer fan.
You're
I'm trying to learn.
you're free agent.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
exactly. So if a team wants to hit me up on Instagram, just kidding. I know no team's gonna hit me up.
Get sponsored by Arsenal.
We don't want. If they texted me, I'd just be like, guys,
How much?
my girlfriend's dad is a fan of you guys. I can't.
Anyways,
kidding. Yeah, Liverpool's. Anyways, we're talking about UFC. I don't know why I said Liverpool. Sean. Then we had
the main event.
the reason why Ben's hair is pink today.
Look at this shit, bro.
That's crazy.
It's so pink.
You low-key, bro. In post, we gotta get a picture of like Ronald McDonald because
Why does it kind of look good though?
go to a club like that. You'll definitely pick up some peeps.
I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna roll downtown. Pull up to Donnelly's. Yo, who want me? 100%.
I mean,
No.
it's a conversation, peeps.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
the
it's a-
fuck?
it's a
Why the
conversation.
fuck
It's
do
a
you
nice
look like
pick.
that?
But I mean, let's talk about this fight.
Bro.
Utter dominance.
Dominance.
Superstar.
That's a banger song.
Also, if you don't like his walkout song,
If you don't like Superstar,
I think you know who you are.
I know the kind of person you are.
Yeah. It's a banger.
It's a banger.
It's a banger song to walk out to, especially for sure. I think it matches his personality perfectly.
He's a superstar.
Exactly.
And it's like a fun song. He's got like the hair, all that.
and those pink shorts. Now, watch last week's podcast. Braden was said that he was gonna buy the pink shorts if Sean O'Malley won, only by knockout though. So Ben's not getting the pink shorts.
I might just buy them myself. Fuck it.
I was gonna say unless he buys them himself because they are hard.
They're so, bro. On Halloween, I'm running this back. Maybe.
Everyone will be like, "Yo, who are you?"
Sugar, my boy. Also,
Um,
how the fuck did he not win by knockout? That knee?
I don't know. I don't know.
Bro, I like. It's so funny because like
Yeah.
just watching that knee, it like made me feel sick.
I was gonna say it made me feel like queasy.
Yeah, like it was just silent, like it was like a and you're
Yeah.
psh, oh,
Oh.
like
Like
all
he had to. Like, Cheeto had to have broken like
something.
a tooth, a jaw. He definitely broke his nose, and I don't know if
that temporomandibular joint.
Gone.
You know what that is, Jacob.
Yeah, it's the
It's the shouts out to Hammy.
shouts out. Yeah, I mean this one. Here's the thing. Braden was kind of low key still shitting on Sean after this fight,
Always
saying that it wasn't a good, like it wasn't a good matchup. Blah blah. He fought the number 5 contender.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeto's number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeto is a good fighter,
and also kind of beat Sean O'Malley already.
Yeah, technicality.
Yeah,
But and this showed that Sean's probably one of the best strikers in the UFC right now.
dog. He's a dog.
If not the best, because man, I don't think his percentage of strikes, yeah, out of 232, 65%. Like that's insane.
I saw it's like the second biggest strike differential in that division. It's the second biggest ever. The first biggest was also Sean O'Malley against Chris Matino.
Yeah, and that's
He's literally like historically one of the best strikers in that division ever.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm a little bit of a guilty party for this, but like Sean's called like a sniper, right? That's his thing. He's a sniper.
He's just so long.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just a really good overall striker. Like against a guy like Cheeto and I guess Chris Matino, yes, you could argue that they're not the best.
Yeah, Chris Matino sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. But these are UFC fighters. So to even hit these guys that much with such accuracy is pretty intense, pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't think there was a point in this fight where I said, yeah, Cheeto's winning right now.
No. I was gonna say like the first round, Sean won, but it was like probably the closest round just because it was like a bit of a feeling out process type thing. And then the second round, once that knee happened, it was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah. And again, Cheeto, I think Cheeto is one of the greatest jaws.
Oh yeah.
He
just doesn't. He's like, okay. Liverpool scored again.
What's it? 6-1.
6-1 now.
Has Darwin scored?
Yeah.
Nunez.
Darwizzy. We just got a goal from Javi Elliott, a little Liverpool boy.
Yes, sir.
Big man.
But overall, again,
great fight. Great event.
Outing. Great event. Cool. Lots of stuff going on.
300 is next month.
I was gonna say. One sec. I was gonna say. One thing, if I have to say to the UFC, stop showing D. Trump. Can we stop this? He's not the president.
It's so funny.
I'm not gonna get too political. I don't wanna step on people or hurt.
Man, fuck Donald Trump. I'm quoting Mac Miller.
Yeah. But I'm not on my Donald Trump shit.
It's just like,
Uh, I just don't understand it.
yeah,
He's not that great of a person. Cool if he's the president, but when Barack Obama was the president, did the UFC have a 5 minute outro
no.
or like him literally? And the thing is it was totally like planned.
Uh huh.
Like
Like he
he
had like
had
a
a whole
walkout
walkout with
with Dana.
yeah, yeah.
Was Kid
Like
Rock there? I
why?
can't remember.
I think Kid Rock was there. Yeah.
Me apparently.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you
Uh,
know.
but no, like that's just one thing. It kind of bothers me. There's no point in doing it. He is not a good human being. Like, cool if he's gonna be the president, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't need to see him for 5 minutes of him walking out.
No.
Actually, he was shown for a longer amount of time than Taylor Swift basically in the entire NFL season.
That's crazy. That's actually true too. That's crazy.
Like,
Yo,
and
he's ruining the sport. He's ruining the sport.
right? Like,
Keep up that
there-
energy.
Yeah, keep
But
it up.
they won't because he is a man.
Yep, yep.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and I get like this was a kind of off topic. I think I said this before. I don't mind Taylor Swift being on the NFL.
Yeah.
It's bringing a lot of media to it. It's bringing new fans to the league. It's allowing for, and she said herself like she's been missing football her entire life,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, now she loves it.
Yeah.
It's not like she's just there to be like, oh, my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people are kind of perpetuating is the fact that she's just there like, oh my God, Travis.
Yeah.
N-
And
she's
also,
actually enjoying the sport.
the thing is too is that at every sporting event, like at any league, whatever, they always just show celebrities that are there. So like,
Yeah.
like for example, like I don't know, Philadelphia games, if fucking Kevin Hart was there or whatever,
Yeah.
or like at Detroit games, they show Taylor Lautner, sorry,
Here's an example. At every Packers game, home game,
Simone
they
Biles.
showed Simone Biles.
Yeah.
For at least like a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody was talking about that. Like, why do people care so much?
At Cleveland Brown games, we have no celebrity fans.
Yeah. Anyways,
Speaking of the Packers and the Browns, though, NFL
So-
free agency's going on.
now, yeah. Before we start, if you watched our last podcast and weren't expecting a video earlier, our bad.
Yeah.
We literally, I think the next day we were kind of planning on doing it,
Yeah.
and then everybody started agreeing to people. Every
See-
team was starting to like get on terms and
I just want to say that is such a dumb thing. Is that
yeah,
the NFL free agent, like the free agency window opens? It opened yesterday. It opens on Wednesday, the 13th.
yeah.
Except-
we were finding out.
Except there was like at least 30 contracts that were agreed to but not official on Monday.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's the point of having a free agent like window if people are just gonna sign before that window even starts? It's so dumb. Ridiculous.
But you know, our teams got a little better. We
yeah.
might do a maybe tomorrow we might film another like virtual thing.
Hmm.
Where Ben and I talk about like make like a whole video about like each team, maybe give grades to each team's signings.
Yeah.
But right now we're gonna talk a bit about the Packers and the Browns. First off, sorry Ben, we're talking about the Packers.
Yeah. Yeah. You're good.
We had a lot of stuff happen.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
We released a lot of players. We lost Bakhtiari, Runyon, and then we lost Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon.
And AJ?
But I don't think AJ has officially signed with a team. But
Is
he's
he a-
not coming to.
Is he a free
he's
agent?
free agent. Yeah.
Ugh.
So I think he's reportedly he might sign with the Cowboys or someone else.
I doubt it. Ain't no way he's going
yeah,
to the Cowboys.
I doubt anybody goes to the Cowboys.
They've signed one
But-
person.
And yeah, they're fucking long snapper.
No. They actually signed another person now.
Who did they sign?
They signed I'm forgetting who it is. He was supposed to go to the Eric Kendricks. He was supposed to go to the Niners, but then decided, man, I'll go to Dallas.
But anyways, we lost our running backs.
Yep.
But we signed all. Not. I don't know if he's actually been an All Pro.
I think so.
But
I think so.
it wouldn't surprise me because he was almost Offensive Player of the Year.
Mhm.
A 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Running back Josh Jacobs.
You're.
Now, I am so excited about this.
Mm-hmm.
Was I a little mad? Yes, because it didn't make sense to me at first. Because at first we didn't release Aaron Jones. We had just signed Josh Jacobs. But then we released Aaron Jones, and I was kind of like, oh, this might kind of work. Josh Jacobs is younger. He's been better. He had a rough season last season. He didn't break 1,000 yards, but that was injuries and also on a horrendous Raiders team.
Yeah, exactly.
So or it was more coaching. I shouldn't say bad Raiders team because their team's pretty good.
They had Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, true. But overall, I'm really happy about this. I think he's gonna add just a overall like.
He's just better.
He's just better than Aaron Jones. So, and he's had the most, made the most people miss, like all time, or not all time. Sorry, in the past since he's been drafted.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like all time.
Yeah, I like this.
Did you guys get?
Moving on, we re-signed Tyler Davis, tight end. Who cares? He's probably gonna be. He's like our third string.
I was gonna say, I didn't. Yeah.
We re-signed Corey Ballantyne, not Valentine. I like Ballantyne. He's cool. Probably won't get as many reps this season as last season because hopefully Jair can stay healthy as well as like Eric Stokes.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. We also re-signed. I like this. This was a move I appreciated. Keaton Nixon.
Yep.
One of the best return men in the league, and he's also been playing a lot of corner.
Yeah.
And he's been good. I'm not mad at his performance. He had, I think, I want to say 2 picks last season. That's not bad for a first year starting corner.
Well, he's also he's just more of a special teams guy. It's like
he's definitely more of a special teams guy, but he could develop into a star corner because he definitely has that, I think, potential. Because he's fast as fuck, boy. Overall, and then I loved this signing. Now, I didn't really know much about this guy.
Right, yeah.
Giants games, but I've done my research. I've done a lot of Googling and highlight watching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy. Packers signed Xavier McKinney to a 4-year, $68 million deal.
Yeah.
I love this. Little pricey for him, but he's one of the best safeties in the league right now.
Yeah.
He had one of the highest PFF grades. And the PFF grade between him and our former safety, Darnell Savage, who went to the
Jags.
Can't remember. Jags, yes. The difference was like by 30. Like I think Xavier McKinney's was 90.
Yeah.
And
much better.
Yeah, overall much better.
Better defense.
Do we need maybe draft another safety / corner? I think so.
Another corner / safety. You already know Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean. That's who I want, obviously. Are we gonna get him? I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna fall that far. I think if he does, we have to get him. But maybe I wouldn't be mad at an offensive lineman draft.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at if there's a decent offensive lineman. I don't know. I know the tackles are pretty good.
Do you have any
guards and centers?
Do you need more linebackers? I mean, you did release another linebacker.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure this draft class isn't that deep at like MLBs.
Yeah.
It's not really good. Like front 7 draft class. Like there's a couple like good edge and D tackle guys.
Yeah.
But not overly. So I think if anything, Quay Walker's gonna be the number 1.
Yeah.
And then I think we just re-signed a new one of our old linebackers, like our 3rd string.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he starts.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure we still have Isaiah McDuffie, and I really didn't mind him because when Quay and Devondre Campbell were hurt quite a bit last year,
mm-hmm.
he played great. He didn't really show a bad outing.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys where I think he's gonna do really well with Quay. Quay's more of an athletic linebacker. He'll run down the line and stuff runs. He'll get picks.
Oh
He's
yeah.
got to work on his catching. He could have had a lot more picks last year. I think he only had one, but I think he could have ended with like four.
Yeah.
He had a couple drops.
Yes.
But I think Isaiah McDuffie's more of like a secure tackler. He's
Mhm.
not super duper athletic, but he can kind of get it done when he needs to. So I'm pretty happy. I'm glad we're kind of being a little bit more aggressive in free agency compared to past years. It would have been nice, to maybe do stuff like this when we had Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna sit here and complain. We got a good team. Jordan loves the future, and we're just getting better.
Yeah.
So I'm not really overly upset.
It was solid. I mean, and it's free agency still going on, so maybe more will happen. But your team is better defensively a bit, and then offensively worse in some areas, better in some. So solid
Yeah,
still.
Fosheezy.
Is that all you have to say about the Packers?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been, other than that, not too much been going on.
Yeah, I don't think we lost
not any really
much
big
more.
signings.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good. What about your Browns?
The Cleveland Browns. We've done a decent amount so far in the off season, not just free agency, but the off season. Because before the free agency process even started, we had a trade. We traded away, I believe, a fifth. No, it was a fourth and a sixth or something like that. And we got in return Cherry Judy.
Ooh.
Okay. See, I was looking in free agency and I was thinking that we had to sign a free agent. No, we don't need that. We just traded for Jerry Judy, so for receivers, perfectly fine. Which was our biggest thing. And then free agency started. In free agency, we lost a few good players and we got a few good players. So I have a little list over here. We lost Harrison Bryant. He was cool. Oh, had a little thumbs up there. Harrison Bryant, he's cool. I mean, he's our tight end too. We have depth there. It's fine. We lost our backup center. Okay. We lost a fifth corner. Mike Ford. Okay. Once again, who cares? We lost Jordan Elliott. That one's a bit he was our third D tackle. Meh. But there's three that were bigger. We lost our middle linebacker, Anthony Walker. We lost one of our outside linebackers, Sione Takitaki. And we lost our, I don't even know what you'd call him, starting fourth string quarterback, Joe Flacco. Which is unfortunate, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you guys got Jameis. Sorry if I kind of spoiled that.
I'll get into that in a sec, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we lost Flacco, which I'm kind of not super mad about just because he was older and he was probably going to get more money anyways just because he had a good season. And we don't need to be paying another quarterback a lot of money because... Anyways, we got in. Yeah, we retained Zadarius Smith. Nice. We retained Mo Hurst, our D tackle. Cool.
Yeah.
We retained Shelby Harris, another D tackle. We retained our punter, Corey Bojorquez, who's deadly, an absolute weapon.
Should have kept
Jamie Gillen. Don't even talk. I love Jamie Gillen. I want to hear it. But then we didn't bring in a lot of people, but we brought in necessary pieces. We got Jameis Winston to back up Deshaun Watson.
gross. I
I
like that.
love Jameis Winston, one of the funniest players in the NFL.
Yep.
So I already know Deshaun Watson's gonna have some mid games. So I'm just like, hey, we get to see some Jameis Winston this year. Let's go.
Yep.
And then also we brought in a punt returner slash rotational running back while Nick Chubb is hurt, Naheem Hines
I don't mind that.
from the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I mean, he's like when Nick Chubb comes back, he'll be like a running back 3-ish.
Mhm.
It just depends on what happens with like Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt if he comes back, whatever happens. So I mean, Naheem Hines I'm cool with, but we've also got a new outside linebacker to replace Taki Taki. We got Jordan Hicks from the Vikings. Ooh,
Yeah. I like that. I like that
gross.
for you guys.
I do love Taki Taki because he's such a he's like a solid player, but also great name.
Yeah.
Sione tackle tackle. Taki Taki with the tackle. Jordan Hicks, he's just better though. And then
Yeah.
just like as we were starting, or just about when we were starting this recording, the Browns made another signing, and we got our replacement middle linebacker, Devin Bush. Okay. Okay.
You know, Devin Bush, he's older. He's
Yeah.
not gonna be prime D
Mhm.
Bush.
Yeah.
But at a position like linebacker,
Yeah.
like you can have an older guy.
Especially with like our defense, we have Joke, and we'll have Hicks too. Plus,
Yep.
like one of the best secondary in the league.
Yep.
I'm fine with having a. I mean, the thing is, Anthony Walker already wasn't a great middle linebacker, so
Yeah.
is Bush better or worse? They're probably like similar level, so I'm fine.
Yeah, and like I think you and I were talking about this like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah,
That you don't need an amazing one because, like you said, like you have probably one of the best D lines in the league
Mhm.
because you re-signed to Za'Darius.
yeah,
And then you have one of the best secondaries in the league. So if you have a couple holes in the middle linebacker position, it's not a huge deal,
Yeah.
right? And Devin Bush is perfectly fine.
he's
And
just
like I
just
said,
solid.
Yeah, and that linebacker position, like as long as they're knowledgeable and kind of can know where to be, which Devin Bush usually knows where to be.
Yeah, he's been on great defenses like Pittsburgh. He was gross in.
Yep.
Also, I'm excited to see Pittsburgh just get dogged on by Devin Bush. But anyways, bro, the AFC North, what is happening?
You guys are stacked. You guys are stacked.
Like, I'm a little scared.
I'm confident though. You guys are a pretty good team.
Yeah,
Like on paper, you guys are a great team. I think again this year it's gonna really come down to Deshaun.
yeah,
And I think if I think anything, if he has a bad year this year, I think you guys are gonna look to do something with him.
mm-hmm.
Whether that's look for a trade, but who's gonna take that contract
No
at
one.
the level he's playing. So honestly, I think you guys might, if he has another bad year,
Do a Russell Wilson, just cut him.
yeah, just cut him. Like take the cap. It's gonna suck.
We just need to restructure that contract.
And I think Deshaun should be open to that, right?
He should be,
He should be.
but who knows?
And overall, you guys, I mean, anything else you really want to say about your GOAT team? Any other signings? You talked about Jerry Jeudy, yeah?
Yeah. Also, apparently, Aaron Jones signed with the Vikings. I didn't even.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Op.
The Minnesota Vultures. Yeah, I knew Aaron Jones.
The Bears and the Vikings just take all your players.
They go.
I like that guy. He dogged on us. Come
If
here.
there's a reason why we're getting rid of them, Aaron Jones. You know, I was upset as a longtime Aaron Jones lover.
Mm-hmm.
But again, he's getting older. We just brought in a younger, better version.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like what Tiki Barber said to Saquon. You're dead to me.
Aaron Jones isn't dead to me though. Like I still love Aaron Jones. I love the hats. I love his like his energy.
Yeah,
Does it still suck that he's gone? Yeah, I'm not very. But again, we got better.
yeah,
We got better at that position. And with a competent coach and offensive line and a team that knows how to run the ball,
yeah,
like the Packers, like Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, they've been great. But it's time to revamp the team, and I think that's what we're kind of going for is that young, fiery team,
yeah.
right?
And I mean, free agency is still happening, so we'll see what happens in the coming week or
Yeah,
weeks, whatever.
yeah.
Oh, do you know what starts next week?
Was that?
Bro, in 5 days, March Madness.
We're
I'm
gonna have to
so
talk about March
I'm
Madness.
so excited.
Yeah, same.
I just want to see
Definitely
Duke for Jared McCain. I
I
love
love Jared
I
McCain.
love Jared McCain.
Yeah.
Uh, uh. I'm
My
3 days
is
into
terrible.
college and I'm 3 lectures behind.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
if you guys want to
that's
maybe
for
see a
next
video,
week. Yeah.
yeah. And if you guys want to see a video where we go through, well, we're probably gonna make it anyways. We're probably
Whether
gonna
you
go
guys
through
want it or not, you're getting it.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go through every team and talk about, maybe grade all their signings
Yeah.
and releases. So
Yeah.
if you want to see that, look out for it. It's probably gonna come on the weekend.
Yeah.
So just be on the lookout. But that's basically it from us.
Yeah.
We it's been a cool episode.
Yeah.
Little relaxed today. A little relaxed.
We're chilling.
Yeah. But I honestly I gotta go get tickets for this hockey game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I gotta pay $30 for it.
How much is it like right now?
Free.
Oh,
If I
really?
go right now.
Oh, do you have to go to like that office, like the one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So thank you guys so much for watching again.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Wherever you are,
Wherever you are, Louisiana
Barrie,
or wherever
Toronto,
else.
yeah, wherever you are. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
We're glad that you guys can just sit and relax because we love doing this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many people are watching.
Yeah.
We just like talking.
I dyed my hair for this
letting you
shit.
guys know. Yeah, Ben dyed his hair.
Uh,
If that doesn't show commitment,
Yeah, I am
what does?
going to shower soon. My shower is going to look like a murder scene.
Anyways, thank you guys so much.
Thank
for
you,
watching.
guys. Yeah.
We always or listening if you're on Spotify.
Yeah. Shout out to Brandon, our number one Spotify fan. Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We have been. We're talking.